Hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okay, so on one of the videos I've posted, I've said about reading, so I'll say it again. If you want a reading, pop over to bigfatpsychic.com /shop. And you'll see, like, there's, I think, 3 different price ranges there for you. So, yeah, okay. I keep getting asked. I know I haven't put some of the, I haven't put it in some of the descriptions. I think that's what the problem is. Okay, so we're going to look at reform. Have they, have they succeeded in destroying themselves, So, reform. What's going on? This isn't what anybody wanted, Up until a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, reform was on. And now reform is not as well. So all that's done is just make it harder for us to like move forward, to be fair. Okay, we definitely need a third party. I've always seen a new party coming along. And this is probably why, I mean, how stupid are they to have all this infighting? And I know you've got only certain players involved, but they're not, while they're arguing, they're not thinking about us. They're not thinking about us. Keep our nose down, keep it clean, and just win some seats for May. They haven't. It's about egos here. And we're going to suffer for it. And that's why now, that last political reading I did just made so much sense, to me, in days gone by. So, okay, so reform's not. Will there be a third party? Will there be a new party? We're still going to have to vote for reform, even though they're not a good choice. We're going to have to shift us. And again, what I've said is a new party to get established can't be done just like that, okay? Not to persuade us as well and come up with policies. But, I think somebody who quoted, I can't remember who it was, who said, we shouldn't be coming across as a protest party. That's what reform do. They just come across and protest and protest and protest, just like Keir Starmer and Labour did, Every time something came up, they just said it was wrong and it shouldn't be done and protested against it. But they didn't actually give any new ideas or structure or policies in place to deal with that. We are FUCKED. I'm telling you, honestly, it's getting so hard. I mean, I work. My husband works, and you still have to count your pennies, I mean, I'm not going to a luxury holiday hotel. I'm going on a budget. But, you still have to think about things, and, I can't just spend like I used to. Me and budgets don't do budgets. Well, we do now, don't we? Yeah, so this is going to take time, and it's a bit of a risk, and no one wants to take a risk at the moment. So, will people choose to vote for reform instead of Labour? Yeah. If we just had a change then in reform, if we just had a change like Ben, Robert Lowe, look, why aren't these stupid wannabe prime ministers? Why aren't they doing the things that we want? All these illegal immigrants are a problem. They're not a problem because they don't like the face or the colour of the skin. They're a problem because they're nicking my kids' school places. I can't get a dentist appointment. Your housing, you can't get a house. You've got, very, very vulnerable, hardworking as well people, who just can't compete. You go to the jobs, all these foreigners are in jobs. In jobs that, should be for us. Who is this? Who is this? Is this Nigel? Yes or no? No. Is it Ben? I've always thought Ben. I told you before, I think, yeah, look at that. Oh, got two. So could it be as well? Is it Rupert Lowe? Yes. So I think, you know, if Nigel likes to back off, he backs off, you know. We want these two people are singing from our same hymn sheets. Nigel Farage saying that you can never undo the mass immigration is completely untrue, because all you have to do is just get some advice off Trump and see how he worked it, you know. You tell your government what to do. If Rupert Lowe and Ben Habib go into back in with reform and make up like I predicted, then they have a strong chance. Okay, they have a strong chance. Will Farage, Ben and Rupert kiss and make up for the party? Yes, and that's exactly what we got before. Okay, so they will have to kiss and make up. Okay, I mean, calling the police because somebody says something. That Lee Anderson, you know, and that Steve Bray. Steve Bray might have been giving it the big I am talking wise, but it was Lee Anderson who flicked his hat. To flick his hat, he had his hand in his face. Well, I'd have done that. It's a natural reaction, you know, to push somebody away from doing it again. Or step back. I think he'd have been on the road if that was the case. I don't support Lee Anderson at all. What a tosser. Is he a tosser, universe? Look, he's always trying to butt in and talk, and, you know, he's very aggressive as well. And he's got a big ego, you know. He's got a big ego. Will reform deal with key issues such as mass immigration? We're not talking about general, you know, natural progressive coming in because you've got skills. We need doctors and nurses and scientists and, you know, all those top kind of people. And the question was, will they do anything about mass migration? Why are they so scared of it? Okay, scared. It's like they feel like they can't be helped. What to do? They don't know what to do. That's right. They do not know what to do with illegal. I know what to do. Get on them borders. Get your guns out. Shoot them. Pop them, you know, boats. I don't care. I really don't care. You are meant to be scared. You are meant to be scared to come to the UK. All you're doing, they're cutting 6 million in benefits to the sick and disabled again. Hang on a minute. Wasn't the a mass, was it 500, £500,000? What a scam from scammers in Africa, Nigeria, wherever, all claiming benefits from our UK system. I don't know about you guys, but, you know, I get asked a lot because I used to work in the benefits section years ago. They often ask me, you know, about things. It's so difficult. It is so difficult for a regular person to claim benefits that, you know, it's just not enough, and neither it's not enough. It's not enough. Yet these scammers, you know, and the people who come on the immigrant boats, you got teachers charging £1,000 to tell them how to screw us. It's absolutely abhorrent. And yet it'll be the ones that can't speak up, like my uncle, or, you know, like my brother, you know, be those that are hit because they're too weak to do anything about it, you know. One's got cancer, one's got a brain injury. Okay, let's go back. Will things improve for the working people in the UK soon? No. No, I'm afraid. No. There's a lot of anger. People are going to get angry, you know, and like we've had protests at the moment where they've been quite peaceful in a way. well, I know there's been I know there's been violence. I don't know there's been violence, but what I'm saying is the next few riots are going to prove a lot worse. Are we going to experience riots in the next few months in the UK? Right, so there will be riots, and it is over something news that comes out. So it's about stuff that's been going on. I'm thinking, you know, to do with nasty things here. And I think that's why we're going to be rioting as well. These illegal immigrants and the grooming, I think it's grooming, are these illegal immigrants and the assaults and everything, are they going to provoke a civil war riot? Well, I think it's more hiding the information and then twisting it and putting a spin on it. Is the guy who killed the 3 girls and tried to kill 10 others, is he responsible for bringing Keir Starmer down? No. No. It's not him, but it is somebody, you know, it is people. So right now, I predict more riots, more protests as well. You've got gang on gangs here, you've got country on country. We'll feel deceived, you know, we feel deceived. This is massive, this is political, and it's massive. Okay, what hope for us in the next 3 to 6 months? What hope is there? Oh dear. Things just go from bad to worse, bad to worse. I can't believe what's happening, and this is to do with our Prime Minister. He is an absolute psychopath. He's a dictator. He's many things. He's not good at all. He's not good. Everything breaks down. Everything breaks down. Now, there's been an announcement about the NHS. So what I understand, it'll be, you know, people in the offices that get removed. But the abolishment of the NHS, and that's the headlines, you know, that's a separate video, because there's a lot in there for us to unpack. So what is it Starmer does to make us rebel? It's just taking down things, you know, taking down. So it was the winter fuel allowance, knowing that 4,000 people would die, and they did. You've got everything you have. He's attacking you on your money, on your pensions. He's going to increase taxes. He's going to make life very difficult, especially, you know, if you're a single person as well. I see that. If you're a single person, how can you afford to live? A few years ago, I used to be able to save and save and save, and so did my husband as well. You know, we had little Nescafe jars, you know, and we're putting our like change in there, and it used to add up to a couple of £100 after like a few months. You can't do that now. You haven't got 20p to put in that jar. And like me, I'm not daft neither, you know. I mean, going shopping, I don't buy. I do buy the Nescafe. Okay, I'm not gonna skint myself on that. And PG tips, I like them as well. But you know, bread, everything else. I mean, I took to making my own bread. for 50p a loaf, basically. But you know, your bread you go down, instead of having that nice you know, seeded bread and bits in it. You just go down to your flat white. We don't eat much biscuits and stuff like that anyway, but fruit's expensive, you know. And yeah, you go from, like, I don't know, you end up on your savor products, don't you? I just think it's terrible for people. You cannot live alone in one house unless you're on, you know, a good whack of money. But for those that are, or ill and depend on benefits, well, I just don't know. I just don't know. And if you can't eat the right food, if you can't buy toothpaste, you know, your gums are going to go. If you can't eat the right food, then, you know, you're going to end up with health problems. If you can't afford to heat your home, again, health problems. If you've got no, you know, showers, water, all that kind of thing, it's just going to be more and more difficult for us. And all these promises that Mr. Starmer made are all going to be broken. So what is the impact then on the quality of life for the average Joe person? People are split up, you know, biggest, the biggest, or one of the biggest, I'm not saying the biggest, but, you know, when you have family troubles, it's mainly over money, you know, money. Can't get your kids new trainers for school, can't get afford a decent pack up, you know, because that's food. It's all sorts, you know, it's poverty. It's absolutely poverty in your own home. Universe, what is the advice for us? Well, you know, that somebody's lies are about to be exposed. So that's, you know, we have to wait. You can protest all you like, but the government isn't listening. So we have to wait for them to be exposed as well. And I'm seeing 7 months, unfortunately, just under 7 months to go before all these lies and deceit bring that clown down. He is not a clown. He's a danger to society. Well, there you go. Sorry, guys, you know. I mean, we'll always get through. You know, we do. We always get through. But you've already got loads of people that have been struggling in on them food banks, you know, and I can see, like, people like myself, maybe, not now, but, you know, people like myself that in this range where we used to have a bit of spare money and could, you know, do things, to having to resort to some more stringent measures. I mean, I'm not poor, but I'm not rich. Well, I am in family and love. But, yeah, so we're just going to, it's having to wait it out, really, for this government to be exposed. And it will be. It will be. We just have to hang on in there, guys, and, you know, look after each other. Look after each other. Okay, if you've liked this reading, which I'm sure you haven't, but, you know, if you think I did all right, give us a like and a subscription. Thank you very much. Bye now. Bye-bye.